Hi world, it's Mia. Today I am here on a more serious note because, as some of you may know, one of the world's greatest actors, Robin Williams, committed suicide on the 11th of August 2014. He was one of the funniest comedic actors I know, and it's devastating to hear that he has taken his own life, but of course he had reasons himself that other people may not have known. This has triggered me to film this video because it is shocking how many people, I think it's 1 in 4 people in Britain, are suffering from depression and have thoughts of a suicidal nature. And it is quite a difficult thing to go through if you're struggling with depression or suicidal thoughts or feelings of that nature. Then good on you for getting this far. You've gotten this far and you should be proud of how far you've come. Now, struggling with things like this is something you do not have to do alone. There is help you can go to. There is people like Samaritans and your GP who can talk to you about ways to get through these suicidal thoughts and feelings. Even if it's just you're having thoughts of minor depression or you're sad and you don't know how to get out of that. There are people out there who can help you. You do not need to feel like you are alone, because you are not alone. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you are alone or you're being melodramatic, because they're the ones that are completely wrong. You have absolutely every right to be feeling the way you do, but there are people out there who can help you get over that and will help you through the stage that you're in, even if you feel like there's no way out. You don't need to hide behind a mask. You don't need to be someone you're not. And you don't need to cover up your feelings in order to impress anyone else. You don't need to change for anyone or to make anyone happy. As long as you are happy in yourself, that's fine. You don't need to impress anyone else in your life, because you are perfect. No matter how much bad things you're thinking about yourself, you're perfect. And no one ever is allowed to tell you any different, because you have your own feelings, your own brain, and your own body that you should feel comfortable in. And if you don't feel comfortable in that, then change it to make yourself happy, but not anyone else. Because you matter to yourself and not to anyone else. Your inner thoughts and your bodily mind should be only happy if you're happy with yourself. Because if you're not happy with yourself, you're only doing it to make other people happy, and you're not going to be a very happy person in the future if you just do it to impress people. So, back to what I was saying before, if you are having a downtime and you're feeling sad, depressed, and you don't know how to get out of that situation, go to talk to someone, even if it's someone that you don't know, like your GP or a Samaritan's advisor. They can help you and they will get you out of this situation, because you are an amazing human being, and your life is a flower that's going to burst out in front of you and be the biggest, most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your entire life. And if you're not happy with it, then make it so you're happy with yourself, because that's all that matters. Whilst I'm on the topic of not sitting behind a mask and covering yourself up to be someone you're not, look at what I've done. I've covered myself in this crap that I shouldn't be wearing, because it's not me. Me is the person that's behind the mask, behind all the makeup, and behind everything. Look, I'm hiding behind this, yeah, sexy baby wipe, I know. I'm hiding behind this mask that people can't see the real me, and if people can't see the real me, then I may as well not be who I am at all. I am Shut Up It's Mia. I am Mia Worrell, and I have been hiding behind this mask of makeup for long enough now. I can't get my eye makeup off. Yeah, I have a spot on my forehead, but that's me, that's fine. I am Shut Up It's Mia, and this is me completely natural, because if you don't see me as I am naturally, then there's no point in seeing me at all. Last year I was self-harming because I felt everything was my fault. My parents divorced when I was 7 or 8, I can't really remember, and I blamed everything on myself because who else was there to blame? I couldn't blame my mum because she was telling people it was my dad. I couldn't blame my dad because he'd done nothing wrong. I didn't know who to turn to, so I began hurting myself because I thought that was the right way to do it. That wasn't the right way to do it at all, and unfortunately it took until last October for me to realise that. My parents found out I was self-harming last July, and as of July this year I am 1 year clean, and it is the most amazing feeling to know I can get by without causing myself any pain. And it's truly a blessing to be able to feel like you're not the fault for everything. So you should never be feeling like that, because some things are not your fault, and it may take a while for you to realise that, but not everything is down to you, and be a child while you still have the chance to. I turned 16 this October, and I'm still being as much of a child as I can because I know everything is going to get busy, and I leave school next May, so it's real life from then on, I suppose. But be a child while you still can, and be happy being a child, because these are the best years of your life, and if you don't get through them, then that's terribly, terribly unfortunate. But if you do get through them, you'll discover what I have, and it's truly an amazing thing to feel free and happy. So don't forget, the number for Samaritans I'll leave in the description, and if you need help, seek it, because people will not think you're being melodramatic. If you need someone to listen, they will listen, because you are important and you matter. Never forget that. Bye, world.